Today is race day, and I'm very excited about today's round 4 of the Diamond Drive Championship. I have been practicing a lot, and you helped me practice yesterday as well. So it is actually starting in about an hour. However, qualifying starts in 30 minutes, so I'm going to get onto the server. Now, if this is the first time you're joining me, I'm Verena Mei, and I'm a former um, rally driver, Formula Drift driver, and also a stunt driver currently. But I've been getting into a lot of sim racing these days, and I just absolutely love it. Oops, not sim, RCI. Oops, come on. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the official server. There we go. Ooh, let's see if I remember. Ooh, wrong password. Let's see. Let's see. Will they let me in? Let's see. Oh, no wonder I had it all caps. Here we go. And there's going to be a big field as usual. About 33 drivers, so I'm really excited. Also a little nervous as always, but you know, gonna do the best that I possibly can, and that's all I can ask for, really. Alrighty, yeah, we're just gonna load this setup right now, get straight into practice because we have about 27 minutes of practice before qualifying starts. Thank you everybody for joining me. I'm just putting my phone aside so I don't accidentally knock it off anywhere. Making sure everything is clear so when I start racing, everything is set and ready to go. Dan, how's it going there? Yes, I am actually ready. I just got done with a quick AI race right before I went live, so that helped to settle my nerves a little bit. And I have crew chief on, so I turned off the voice recognition so that it won't go crazy, and I tested it, so it seems to be really, really good. So let's hope that works. Interesting. Okay, so the temp went down 2533. Huh. Well, we are going to go ahead and practice just a little bit. Okay, so we're about 20 minutes into practice. Let's do it. So for those of you who are joining me for the Diamond Drive Championship for the first time, there are 4 different classes: the Pro, the Silver, the Amateur, which that's me.
All clear on pit exit.
Ooh, there we go. There's crew chief. Handy dandy Jim. And there's rookies, so a lot of different skill levels.
Get some heat into these brakes.
Yeah, Jim is on it. This is such a technical track.
On your left, clear left.
I'm trying to really focus, so I'm not going to talk so much because I really want to get some good practice in before we get started with quali. Oops, didn't mean that, but oh well, let's do it. I'm not gonna look at chat. Crew chief did say to stay off the curves. I can't help myself here. This is one of the trickiest corners for me. I just have to be super patient on exit. Whoa.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay.
That's a new fastest lap for Martin, 2:34.55.
Okay, I don't really care about what other people are doing at the moment. I just need to concentrate on what I'm doing. Jim! Hopefully we can get some heat into these tires.
That's a new fastest lap for Taylor, 1:45.16.
Oh, quiet. I need to,
New fastest lap for Rose, 1:44.00.
these times just depress me. Come on.
You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
I don't need to know these things, really, Jim. I need more patience in that corner.
The brake temperatures look good. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace.
Oh, great. Thanks, Jim. Computers. Open up the steering wheel here. Keep the gas down. Let's see what we can do, folks.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Try not to look at the delta, but you know, we are practicing.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh no! I was
Track
trying to
limits,
be...
this lap will be deleted.
Too much information, Jim. Thanks everyone for joining me. I have crew chief on here. Whoops. Whoa.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, just ignore that track cut for a second.
P9.
Oh boy. Lost some time there. Lost a lot of time there. And then I have a track cut.
This lap will be deleted.
Okay. Jim is strict. He's very strict. Oh boy. That is a very, very tough corner to slow the car down. Nope.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Yikes. Oops, too early. Okay, let's try to make a clean lap, folks. Folks, sorry I'm not looking at the chat right now. I am just trying to focus as best as possible. Trying to get rid of some pre-race nerves.
10th position.
Okay. Let's do it. There we go, that felt good.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace.
Oh, come on. Lost a lot of time there. Tried to be too progressive on the throttle, I think. Over here, too. Come on. It's like floating the car into the corner.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. The car in front has just done a 147.06.
Oh, come on. Double apex. No! Managed to keep it on track. Okay, cool.
P10.
Still. So I need to really bring my time down.
Right side, clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Charlie Martin. Thought that was her car. Went in a little hot there. Oops. Come on. Okay, about 15 more minutes before quali starts.
Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
I hate the curves there.
Fastest lap for Rose, 143.20.
Wow, 143. That's ridiculous, but it is the Rose. So almost a second off my fastest lap.
P11. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Go.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Didn't want to lose it. Oh boy. Lost a bit of time there.
Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 147.06.
How does Jim know that it's a guy? First of all, it's not a guy behind because it could be
New fastest
female.
lap for Rose, 142.92.
Oh boy. All right, so let's take a look at this.
P12, Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
I'm gonna go and go off here.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Okay, thank you, Jim. All right, folks, before I get to chat, I'm just gonna take a look at my setup. Current setup. Let's take some notes here. I mean, it's so weird. It's so weird as far as like trying to get some tire pressures. The front left varies a lot. 2532, 2532 with almost 26 minutes. Race clock. Sorry about that, folks. Hold on. All right, lurking between streams today. All right, wow, that was a good practice. Lots to think about. Going through pit strategies in my head right now while I look at the chat, just buying some time here in my head. What's up, everyone? Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here, cheering me on today. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Verena Mei. I am a real-life stunt driver, former race car driver. Now I'm pretty heavily into sim racing, so it's round 4 of the Diamond Drive Championship at Barcelona. So I'm very excited. I practiced a lot for this race because honestly on Monday it was just so challenging for me. I was like so frustrated. I felt like, oh my god, I'm gonna quit. But you know, progress. I slept on it, practiced more. I raced with you folks yesterday. You folks always help me in the open server, so I appreciate that. Let's see who else is here. The Samurai Wesley. Hello. Nice to see you too. Yeah, now I'm pushing to the limit. I am. Synchro, how's it going there? And no worries about missing the stream. Oh, that phone. Turn on those notifications. All right. I know, like, Jim from Crew Chief is telling me about all these faster drivers, which is somewhat depressing, you know, at times. Maybe I can turn that off. Wesley C, how's it going? Chocolate Slayer. For this setup, Chocolate Slayer, I had Alana, who is our team, CMS Pro W team's engineer. She gave us a setup. So on our team is myself, Marin Edwards, and Deb, aka Andy the Lab. So you will see them driving this exact same car and maybe the exact same setup. I mean, we're free to use whatever setup we want, but I didn't have one already that I liked. So this has been amazing for me. So thank you. Big thanks to Alana. There you go, Amnesia. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Cheese, yeah, you know, it's hard. It's hard to kind of like just be ready when they say go, and especially when you're sim racing. I feel like in real life racing, you know, you have the whole week to practice to get the car ready. You send the car ahead of you, the team goes ahead of you, you land, you know, you take the flight, you land, you have dinner with your co-driver, you're at the hotel, and so you have all these other things leading up to the event. Here, which I actually really prefer, is to sit down here and just know that you have to be ready to go at a certain time. Yeah, it takes, for a real race, it takes me a long time to really get focused. I use the week ahead to just completely focus on whatever I needed to do. Road Beef, how's it going? Thanks so much for following. I appreciate that. Also, Noxum, how are you? Chocolate Slayer, thank you so much for subscribing. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. So the ambient and track temperature will change, but I've kind of been keeping track of it throughout the practice server that has been up all week. So it usually starts at 25 and 37, and then about maybe half an hour or 20 minutes into it, the temps drop a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of looking at some pit strategy stuff, see what I need to change. For qualifying will be an hour earlier, so I have to look at that as well. So it's usually a bit cooler, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm just going to wait and see. Dan, well, here's the thing. I've only been doing it, hosting races and opening my server to practice for the Wednesday race for maybe like 3 weeks now, and it's actually really helped me to progress. So I think I'm just going to continue doing that as well. But I would love for you to join me, Dan, but I don't expect you also to change your own schedule around me, but I would love for you to join me. So, and as far as my schedule goes with going live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is right now currently at 6 p.m. UK time. I have that scheduled because I don't want, there's a couple of streams that I really cannot step over, like the Forza stream and stuff like that. So yeah, I am really looking forward to racing more with you folks. But that's a lot. Let me take a look at my strategies. Oh my gosh. Anything can happen right now. So I'm sitting here thinking about it. What should I do? If the temperature goes from... Oh, I'm sorry. The temperature goes from 27:35 to 25:32. So maybe just a... Checking. I'm just gonna hit this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe to compensate for that. Don't know. Clicking away. Oh, awesome, Dan. I appreciate that. Oh, that would be so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so if the tires, let me talk this out with you folks. The tires are going, the track temp will go from 35 to 32. Thank you so much for following, Guto second. The track temps will go down from 35 to 32, and I clicked. So that's 3 degrees. So how do I compensate for the track temp going down 3 degrees, Dan? That's specifically for you. I know you say 1 click at a time. Yeah, we will see. So Synchro, I tried this Coach Dave setup, and I'm not quite sure what it is about it, but it was just super sketchy. I couldn't keep it on track. I really tried, and I was like, what is wrong with me? But I just feel like I just need a little more help just keeping the rear end down, stuff like that. 2 clicks, so I'm just gonna click up 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's 2 clicks in all. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and save this. Thank you. I know that's such an easy thing, and I don't know how I forget that. I think it's just like everything going through my head at once, right? So, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. So folks, qualifying starts in 3 minutes. So, what to do, what to do. So I think, it said I hadn't saved this, but I did save it, so. I think once qualifying starts, because there's 4 classes, and the Pro and Silver goes first, then I'm going to do the pre-race pit stop and then come back. But I just really want to see what the track temps are like when qualifying starts, so I can start thinking about how to change my qualifying setup. So yeah. Oh, that's right there. Double checking. Oops. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save this because just to make sure. Overwrite existing file. Yes. Yes. Somnesia, if you were available, I would prefer British sarcasm. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that, obviously, but Jim just talks too much. He lets me know about so many things that I don't want to know about. So, yes, if you could be my spotter, then that would be great. I'll just jump into to the channel on Dance Community. I am here right now. So I'm going to go live here on Discord to share. So as far as my force feedback, I think it's 45. There we go. I think we're all set there. Hey folks, thank you so much for joining me. Race is going to start. Actually, qualifying will start in 1 minute. Not for me. Like I said, there's 4 classes that are competing today. So I'm just going to back out of here. And you see, as far as my times go, I'm like right here, 19 for practice. We'll see what happens, but so the pros and the silver class will use qualifying for the first 15 minutes of this 30-minute qualifying session, and then we are the last 15 minutes. So we'll see. JDP Gaming, how's it going? Thank you. So, Subnesia, here's the thing. Will you be my spotter? Because if you will be my spotter, then I will shut down Crew Chief and just go with you. Okay, so who do we want to hop in with? So, Car 56. Car 56 is Honore Rose. I'm not quite sure exactly how to say her name, but it's Honore Rose. Always, or almost always, the fastest of the group. The race starts at in 30 minutes, and it's 1 hour. We're required to do 1 pit stop with at least 1 liter of fuel. Tire changing is optional, so that's it. 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm going to start qualifying in about 15 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a pit stop and get hydrated and everything, and I will be back in 2 minutes. Let's see. I will just leave this on. Hey Taya, how's it going? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in and cheering us on. We have Marin and Zeb competing in here too. Oh, here we go. I think I have a spotter. Hello? 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 Hmm. So, Somnesia is going to be my spotter today. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hello. Good day.
Good day. How are you?
I'm mighty fine. How are you?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Trying to work out where you're from.
Yeah, well, you know, grew up in Hawaii. We're conquered by the British, so you know. So, folks, yeah, I'm just going to put on the "Be Right Back" sign. I'm gonna go into setup to keep my tires warm. And don't go anywhere. Be back in 2 minutes. I just want to make sure that I am all set for the race. So now's a good time if you plan to hang around for qualifying in the race. Now's a good time to also grab a snack and use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, so you can watch the whole race. I will be right back. All right, folks, I am back. Thanks for hanging around. Oh, I have to get in my setup. So, load and save. We have the quali set up. We're gonna load this one, but we're gonna make some minor adjustments. Let's see. The brain, the gears are going. Hold on, let me just take a look. I'm just gonna write this down for a second because we do have time. So this is quali. 27.0. The reason I'm doing this is because I think I already modified the tire pressures, but I can't remember because I wasn't quite sure what the tire pressures were. so let's go back. We're gonna go back to the qualifying. I'm gonna load that. I need to take it up just a little bit. So let's see if that works. We are just going to go ahead and save that setup, just making sure that everything is set and ready to go. Not that I'll need a pit stop in qualifying, but hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and save that. Yes. All right, folks. So, yeah, Taya, so it's, crew chief was telling me all kinds of things that I didn't want to know, like the fastest times of the whole field, which is depressing. Also, other times of people in the field, which I didn't care about because I was just so far off. Also telling me how far off the pace I was, which is not very encouraging during the race. So as far as people spotting for me, then I like a certain kind of information, so I could just focus on what I'm doing, and also I can ask for it. So here's the thing, folks. This weekend, happening on Saturday, it's a big day. So Taya is running an endurance series, and there is an 8-hour of Spa race. I believe it's the last race of the series. Correct me if I'm wrong, Taya. But one of their drivers can't make it, so they asked me if I would hop in and just do a couple of stints, and I am. So I'm going to actually hop into the Ferrari of all cars, which you know I love, but I haven't driven for a while on Spa. So I'm going to hop into that. I'm going to do two stints 2 and 5 of this 8-hour race, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun, yeah, because this is technically, even though I'm doing 2 stints and I can't hang around for the whole race, it will be the longest race that I'm participating in on Saturday. So race starts, I think quali starts at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I can't even tell you what the UK time is because the time zones are kind of all over the place now. You just wanted a better view. There you go. That's right. So the reason why I'm in this setup menu, and although I do want to go ahead and see, I actually should press drive. Hold on. No, I shouldn't press drive. But return to the garage. I just wanted to be in my car. So the reason why I'm in my car or in the setup menu is because I want the tires to stay warm. Don't forget about the popcorn, that's right. Well, Taya, there's so many different settings that you could turn off and on and whatever your preferences are, but I haven't spent a lot of time with Crew Chief, so when I turned it on this morning for an AI race that I did, yeah, it was telling me all kinds of stuff. But I do believe that if you don't have a spotter, then like a real spotter, then it's better, even though it gives you a lot of information. And once you take a look at it and figure out what you can turn off and what kind of information you want, I'm sure it's fine. Taya, I cannot join you folks in the practice session on Friday because I have my Forza stream at the same time, so I will be racing people in Forza Horizon 4 in a convoy, so that should be fun. So folks, anybody in chat, anybody watching, if you folks want to join me on Friday on my Forza show, hey, watch this. I'm there every Friday on the Forza channel, and I host it right here on Twitch as well, so anybody is welcome to join the convoy. And how we do it is we just tell you folks to send a message to the moderators and they'll send you an invite. So Nathan K, who's in the chat right here on Twitch, he joins us all the time. Oh, still? Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Nathan. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome. Qualifying for me will be starting in 3 minutes. So I'm in the setup menu just keeping my tires warm. And I'll be ready to go out and kill it.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I think, you know, I get to a point where I wasn't actually to this point last week at Imola for this race, but I'm at the point now where whatever happens will happen. You know, I can't be nervous about being taken out in turn 1 again. I can only control myself, like what I do, and react to what's happening around me and do my best. My plan is to always minimize my mistakes and be consistent. So yeah, if I can stay out of trouble, that's a big deal. If I can stay out of any kind of pileups or incidents that happen around me, or stay out of people's way. Yeah, there was a lot of carnage last week.
Yeah. But your practice times are good. I mean, if you're in the 145s and 146s in the race, you'll do very well.
Yeah. Well, I did get down to like 145.7 last night, but that was in my qualifying setup. So I did it once. We'll see if I could hold it together and put together a good lap. So a lot of times, you know, you get the corner and then you mess up on another one, and or you put all the corners together and then you make a little squiggle on one, or you know, spin the tires or hesitate on another corner, and then there goes your delta. Miss Malamute, how's it going? Aw, thank you so much for saying hi. I miss you. I hope that you can come to visit us someday soon. So Miss Malamute is a good friend of mine, Jen, and she does a lot of calligraphy videos or streams on Twitch. So go ahead and follow her. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. That would be great. That'd be so awesome to have you visit. And yes, we will get vaccinated. Thanks for following Race Division, folks. I am going to start qualifying in just about 30 seconds. Thank you. I'm waiting. There we go. Let's do it. All right, folks. Just getting some heat into the tires. Oh boy. Had to turn the volume up. Okay, don't do that. There's these little butterflies in my stomach that I didn't have when I was practicing. So I'm just trying to get those out. Ignore those.
You're quicker than the 2 people behind you, and the person behind you is 2.5 seconds behind you, so you're clear behind.
Cool.
Right.
That is one of the trickiest corners, and I always say that when I go through it, but somehow I feel like I'm gonna figure it out at some point. Folks, here we go. Going on to my first qualifying lap. Wish me luck. Let's do it, folks.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, someone coming out of the pits.
Okay, it's Anderson. Hopefully they'll let you pass when you get there.
Okay. Nicely done, thank you.
Yeah.
I like this corner, but I have to remember always to open up my steering. Oh boy. Usually downshift, but I was more concerned about making that corner.
But you're just saving some time for the next lap.
That's right. Okay.
Great lap. Really good lap.
Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yikes. It's okay. I had a safe one. I'll keep going. Because I also have plans to go in again. Get some new tires. Should let this person, I don't know, if I'm holding this person
Depends
up.
if you're going to do a flying lap after this, because you're quicker than them.
Oh.
So if you're going to do a flying lap after this, then stay in front of them, but don't hold them up.
Okay, I'll stay in front of them. Patience I need. Okay, one more lap. Let's see what I could do. Okay, folks. Opening up my steering. There we go. Lost a bit of time. Oops. Whew. Hmm.
Yeah, a bit more patience on that last chicane and you've got a third of a second. Easy.
I'm just gonna pull on the side here.
Okay.
Okay, let's just double check. Okay, let's go. Can you feel new tires?
You have a lot of space behind you now.
Awesome.
This is great.
And in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, folks, so this is my out lap. Just trying to get some heat into the tires yet again. And the brakes.
Suggestion from the chat that we should put Benji in more cool costumes.
I think they're right. He's pretty good about them. He has a hot dog costume, but he doesn't like that one. Oops. Here we go. Anything?
No, there was nothing there. There was a yellow flag behind you, but not in front of you.
Okay.
Hey.
Here we go. Three more laps, folks. Let's see what we can do.
P1 coming up.
Feel like I'm being too conservative, but I shouldn't be because I have a safe lap. Barely made that.
Great.
Come on. Sorry. No. I didn't mean to hit that person. I just thought my car would slow down.
Okay, you were 0.7 up there at one point.
Yeah.
In fact, you were showing a 1:45.7, and you would have been quicker actually than that. So you have the pace. You only have 2 laps left.
So should I just back off?
Yeah, you've lost this lap. You're half a second down anyway. You got Sarah Fair behind you, so keep in front of her. But give yourself about 3 seconds to this Sparks person.
Okay.
They're quite a bit slower than you. And then you'll have then you have one lap to try and land that quick one. But if you just do what you did in the last lap, you'll be, I mean, you were almost 0.8 up at one point.
Yeah.
So you know what to do.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm gonna keep some heat in the tires.
Okay, just get to like 2 seconds behind them.
Okay.
There you go. Sarah's a second behind you, so you don't want her to catch up with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
There we go. Big run up.
Okay, you're fine behind because they've given you space as well.
Cool. Last lap, folks. Let's see what happens. Okay. Opening my steering. Wow.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Let's go.
Done.
Session is now.
Whew. Okay. So
Cut detected.
that was my goal, though, to get into the 145s, even if it's like the high 145s.
No, that's great. You can't always get that extra 0.2 every lap, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
Who's around you?
More which are kind of the same people.
Yeah, so even if you'd landed the time you saw last time, you'd have been in maybe 18th or 19th instead of 20th, so I think that's a pretty fair go.
Yeah, I think so. Gonna load the race setup. Making sure everything is set and ready to go. Can you remind me that that my pit strategy tire temps are set to 2 clicks higher?
Because you're looking for it to cool down?
Yeah, it should be about 25:32 or 25:33 by the time I pit. Maybe. Rather
Okay, so
than
you're,
27:35.
okay, so we'll see what happens when it jumps to race, and then go
Yeah.
from there.
Sounds good. Smoky Stoner, how's it going there? Thanks for joining in and hanging out, cheering me on. I appreciate that. Definitely more costumes. Thanks so much for following Hagerski. Thanks, AMR Dan. How far can I cut T11? Okay, here we go. Okay, so 25:33. So why don't we go ahead and Just do 2 clicks up on every one. 2. That seems about right because I set this to 2735.
Yeah, I'd have only put it up 1 click, but
Okay,
it's
no,
there or
you're right.
thereabouts. Because it's only 2 degrees and it's already pretty hot.
Okay, so maybe also then I'll do this. And then I'll go to 2533. We'll go go ahead and save that. New tires. Yup. Yup. All right, folks. Say, Colonel, I'm not sure, but I'm not going to change anything right now. I appreciate that. I will definitely look back on that and see what I can do in the future. Okay.
20 seconds.
Okay, I'm behind Moore and in front of Plogue. Plogue?
I don't know.
Everyone, wish me luck. I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone hanging out, cheering me on.
Going single file.
We're going to start with the full formation lab. Thank you, Subnesia, for spotting, and I appreciate that as well. Ooh.
So are the grey ones the silver class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the gray and the white numbers are silver. The white and black numbers are pro. And then the red and black are AM or rookie.
You've just been cheered 100 bits by FSU49.
Oh, thank you so much for cheering me with some bits. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. That makes me so happy. Oops, hold on. Before I get teleported, I need to vote again.
You just see a car ahead, you have to race it, that's your problem.
I know. Like you said, I smell blood.
Mm.
So turn 1 is the biggest thing right now that concerns me. I think my strategy for that is braking early, but also just putting on my brake lights earlier than I'm actually going to brake. I mean, before I brake hard, just to alert them like, hey. And that's what Gregor told me to do as well. So Plogue. Oh, the 2 cars behind me are also in a Merc, so that's interesting as well. Come on. I hope I end up on the left-hand side of the track, like you said yesterday. It's a better approach for turn 1.
Stay double file.
Yeah, you have an even number, you should be left.
I hate when it speeds up, and it's like, how does it go from just like, oh, you're not going fast enough to like hurry up.
Yeah, as soon as they switch to double file, they increase the required speed. There you go, you're okay.
Okay, brakes are green. Good.
That looks good. Should be behind Witcher in the Bentley.
Green light.
Yep.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Done. Stay left.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
On your right, just inside you.
Oops.
Still there.
Clear on the right.
That's right. You got the inside for this.
Car on the
Look
right.
out. Yep.
Clear on the right.
Yikes. Just get through this. Just get through this.
Okay. Good job. Careful on this one too.
Okay.
Car on the right.
Okay,
Clear
got
on
it.
the right.
Great job. Well done. Just watch this one in case anybody breaks.
Okay. One car. Whoa.
All right.
Here we go.
Car on the right.
Can't you
Clear on the
right. Keep that line.
Car on the right.
That's it. You got it.
Clear on the right.
Well done, you.
Thank you. Not over. Still lap one.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Got out of that.
Car behind you is a second behind, but they have a drive-through, so they're gonna have to go in
Okay.
next lap anyway. Good job.
Thank you. Let's focus. This is tough.
Well done, mate. First one, guys.
Whew. Little fast, little sketchy. on.
It's alright.
Focus.
Okay, so the only car around you that's in your class is the car just in front of you, Brian.
Okay.
The car in front of her and the car behind you, Alice Horton, are all in silver.
Okay. Patience.
Good job.
Thank you.
Driver ahead is into 3. Well done, mate. That's all the best. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Ah.
Nice.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Car
Alice.
at the end of the chicane. Let's come on. Just watch as you come out of the chicane, you should be right there. Yeah, Alice is just behind you, so when she makes a move, just let her pass, but I don't think you'll need to lift off, she's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
She's got the draft. And you're not blue flag, it's just that we know she's quicker.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Beautiful, carry on. Yeah, she was doing low 145s last lap.
Okay. Well, that was a good pass, right? Or a place
Yep,
to let her
that was
pass.
great.
Okay.
You might have given up a bit too much time, but hey, it's fine. But your main target is right ahead of you in a pink car, so you've got a good focal point.
Yeah.
See, there won't be silly and trying to fight for them. There you go.
Ooh.
Right.
Okay. Could get on the gas earlier. Okay, this is tricky.
Nice. You got a nice run here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh, come on, come on, come on.
You can take the inside. No, you're okay. Right. They weren't close enough. You're okay. Okay, just drive.
Oh, come on. Get around this corner. Oh, 3. Ah, come on. My foot slipped off the gas. Whoops. Rookie mistake.
I can't see anybody ahead of you in your class until, I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. The only cars I see on your relative are silver or a back marker at the moment.
Come on. Go. Ah. That's so hard to gauge.
Good.
Whew.
See Synchro in the chat. Hi Synchro. We had some good racing around Pimla last week. That was fun.
Cool. Can you keep an eye on my fuel and everything, please?
Yeah, your fuel's good. You got 9 laps left.
Okay, good.
Would you like to just stop halfway? Is that your plan?
I want to use all my fuel.
Okay.
Because I put just enough. Or I guess we can calculate it if I want to stop earlier. But Cool. At least there's a little bit more of a gap now.
Yeah, 1.6, 1.7. You're gapping O'Brien, 0.8. So this is good. Great lap, well done.
Thank you. Whew. It's hot in here. Push.
Car's looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, looks like ahead. Be careful.
Oh.
You come off right there, look out. Hopefully they'll let you pass, that's one past the back marker.
Oh yeah.
Verena, get out of the way.
She usually qualifies about where I am.
Just show the inside and see if she fights you for it. She shouldn't be fighting you, she's in 30th position.
Well, I'm going.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fantastic. Yeah, it held you up a bit, but honestly, you're in a really good place right now.
There's a slow
Okay.
car up ahead.
There's no problem ahead for at least 2 or 3 corners, so you're okay.
Whoa. Tires. 6 laps. Okay, let's go.
So Brian caught up to you a little bit there, about she's still over a second behind you.
Okay.
Just where you were stuck behind Verena.
Okay. I'm getting a blue flag? No, that's not my blue flag. Because it's not showing up on my...
I know. You said Rain has already pitted, by the way.
Okay.
So while she's in 30th position, she's already had a pit stop.
Yeah. She's about my pace, around my pace, normally.
Very nice. Great job. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Johnson ahead of you, she's just gone into the pit.
Okay.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when I pit. Because I have a long pit.
Over 3 seconds, or 3 seconds to O'Brien behind you, so you just get your head down.
I mean, I don't know if I should change tires. Do I want a 30-second pit stop? I mean, I can still fill up on fuel, but it still won't take that long. I don't know.
I don't know how long it'll take to put 60 litres in. I'm guessing it'll take 8 to 10 seconds. So you're basically saying you want to give up 15 to 20 seconds to get a fresh set of tyres.
I don't know. Because I know the tire wear is pretty harsh here, but how much, I don't know how much I would lose changing tires versus just running really worn tires. Because really worn tires can result in bigger mistakes, maybe.
Well, when you come back on, you'll be doing about 18 laps.
Okay.
So it's whether you feel having 15 seconds is worth it for those 18 laps.
I don't know what the right answer is.
No, how does it feel?
I mean, it feels okay now, but how will it feel in 15 minutes? You know, or 30 minutes?
Okay, well, you've got 2 more laps to make a decision.
Okay. Survey says. I'm just kidding. Dan?
Yeah. But it's how you are, honestly, because these tires can do well over an hour on most tracks, so it's really how you feel about these tires in Barcelona.
That's true. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, and says I would change them because the circuit's so brutal, which is what you went into this race thinking, right?
Yeah, that's what my pit strat says.
Yeah, which is this circuit shreds the tires, just change it. Right. You focus on your corners.
Okay. Well, that's good at least. I mean, should I pit now? I can pit when it says 1, Technically, I should have enough fuel to make it.
You've got 9 liters.
Okay.
Don't lose time thinking about that. Just focus on the driving.
Okay. Sounds good.
You've got Carlsbad, who's 2 seconds behind you now.
Okay. That's the Lexus.
Yep.
Gotta watch out for that car.
These 2 in front of you are in your class, but they've already pitted, so they're 28th and 29th at the moment.
Okay.
Do you know what? I would probably go in if you can,
Okay.
unless you don't think you have enough fuel to do the extra half.
So, should I add a
Right,
couple
just-
of liters?
You're fine. No, because you've got fuel in the car already. Just watch your speed when you get ready. Well done. Set, go. Alright. Yeah, no, because it's going to add to what you already have. So you'll have over 60 litres when you come out, which is more than enough.
Okay.
Just changing tyres, no damage. Good job. Just focus on the pit stop and getting T1 when you get out of it.
Cool.
Good.
Oh boy. All right, folks. So this is my pit stop. Wow. So, just taking a breath, really. Thanks, Dan. What's up, tech guy? How's it going? Thanks for hosting, everybody. All right.
Mandatory stop and start clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Let's go.
Slow car ahead. Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
Okay. Well done.
Okay, blue flag, but they're not close enough yet.
Pitted yet either, so it's hard to start fast, yeah. They are, and they're also category, but
Ooh.
it's alright. Just focus on the turns. They went wide trying to avoid you, so they're a long way behind you now.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Good. Well done. So Carlsbad is now in front of you because you pitted and changed tyres. That car that was 2 seconds behind you.
Okay, that's fine. Oh boy.
Alright.
Car on the left. Clear
Okay.
on the left.
Go fast. Second behind.
Who was that?
That was F April,
Okay.
who was in your class but hasn't pitted yet. You've got Witcher behind you, who has pitted and is in your class. So it's for position. So Carlsbad in front, Witcher behind. That's your class right now.
Felt good.
We're halfway through. Not over yet.
Come on.
You know?
Clear on the left.
Your job is to chase them down and go past them.
Yeah,
At some point in the next 28 minutes, and cars by this one if you can.
yeah, I will. Whew.
Good job, you.
Thank you.
Two cars ahead of you on track now are both for position.
Okay. Witcher and Carlsbad.
Carlsbad. Yeah.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
There's a car off.
Shit, yeah, you got it.
Oh,
There's two.
oh,
Alright.
hold your brakes, buddy.
Car up ahead.
Yeah.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch
That
out.
was P3 and 4 then. I think.
Oh no.
Hey, you get the run.
Whew, what to do?
Clear ahead. Sector 3.
Okay, looks like you got the run.
Car on the left.
Oh, she's closing you up.
It's close.
Yeah, alright, well done.
We didn't make did we make contact? I almost thought
Don't
we
think so.
did, but I tried to back off.
No,
That
it's good.
kind of backed off.
Focus
Just
on the next one. Alright. She'll make a mistake at some point if you're that close to her every time.
it's hard to catch a Bentley.
Well, yeah, but you're much better through the corners.
Oh, here we go.
P3 is 1.3 seconds behind you,
Okay.
so you got plenty of time.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead.
There's another car off in the bendy area up ahead. There we go.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Plenty of room.
Okay.
You on the straight if they want to.
Okay.
There you go.
So, I have the blue flag. What do I do?
I'm not sure they are pretty close to you. I would just
There we go.
yeah, they're on the inside.
Clear on the
So,
right.
I was gonna say wait for them to make the move and then just do that. They're actually in an Aston, so you have a better pull out of the corners than they do, but
And plus, they're not in my class.
correct. You might have Kia, depending on how tightly she takes this corner. you're giving us some headaches.
It's my job, right?
I know, it's good.
Oops. Oh no. Come on. It's okay. Got it.
Done.
I got the
All
curb.
you did there was lose about a second and a bit, maybe 2, so you can just get that back. There's nobody near you behind us to worry about.
That pesky
Yeah,
curb.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I only have 22 minutes, so
Yeah.
lots. Let's do it, folks. Keep my head in it.
Yeah, that's right, Synchro. We went for the pit because you were coming up against 2 other cars and you're going to pit next lap anyway, so it made sense to jump in and you did it brilliantly.
Thank you.
Nice.
Patience here. It's a tough corner.
That last corner I find easier once I carried a bit more speed into it, weirdly, but I don't go experimenting with that during this race, obviously.
Yeah. I
There you
tried
go,
that.
nice.
Ooh, come on.
Nicely taken, really nice, well done. It's lap of the race for you then.
Verena Mei, this has been your result.
Yay. Whew.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
In the middle of the corner, I was just left foot braking to get the car not to push.
Someone called Dr. Koyoshi said hi.
Oh, hey, Dr. Kiyoshi. All right, so I gained time in sector 2. That's good. Let's see what happens. She's 1 second ahead of me. Let's close that gap. Come on. A little too much too soon, basically.
And you're running very similar lap times to cars right in front.
Okay.
Like you're fractionally quicker, but it's very similar.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Let's go.
There's another
Slow car
in
ahead.
the hairpin. I just recovered now. There is a C on the left.
No, but oh, there we go.
Oh, and one on the right as well. Nice. Bentley has to brake early, doesn't it?
It's definitely a heavy car. Woo, 0.4. Let's go. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Little wiggle there. Point and shoot.
Yeah, and you're catching cars right in front as well.
Okay. Come on.
Slow car ahead.
Try and get the run if you can.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Do I let her go?
yeah, you have to.
I'll let her go later.
Well, I would
on the
just
right.
let her go.
Clear on the right.
So do I
For her to come round and let her go.
slow
Yeah,
down?
you gotta let off.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Alright, go for it.
There we go.
You got Jesse Austin coming up close behind you now.
Got it.
Yeah, I was about to say try and get the run onto the straight. So if you pull back from her through the chicane where you're faster and then get your foot down, you could have had a run down the straight at her.
Yeah.
But not to worry.
So Josie's for position now.
Yeah, this behind you, she's caught up and it's still Celine in front. The only other car that went past you was Johnson, but she's a silver racer, so it's okay.
Okay, let's stay in front of Josie. Try to at least.
Yeah. Bentley struggles so much through those chicanes with braking and everything that it's just tricky. You couldn't do much of it.
Slow car ahead.
Come on. Oh,
Car on the left. Clear.
chase her down. That's Gobi behind you, who's in 3rd place.
Okay, she can
So if she
get.
makes a move, if she makes a move, just put it out to be much actually.
Yeah, she's fast.
And then they'll take the inside for the chicane.
Clear on the right.
Okay, the big result of all that was just you lost the place to Jersey Austin, and
Yeah.
you gave Witcher and Carlsbad a bunch of time.
Yeah.
You've got about 7 or 8 laps left, so just make them the best 7 or 8 laps you can and see what happens.
Yeah. I stopped sliding. Well, Sarah Dove's behind me, so that's not a big deal because she's not in my class. She's in pro.
Might get the run down the straight here.
She's taking the inside. She's going. She's defending.
Faster car coming down behind you.
Whoops. Come on.
Ooh, she's a bit close there. I thought she would take the inside. She might go for the inside here.
Car on the left.
Just let her have it.
Clear on the left.
Okay, nobody behind you to worry about for quite some time, so just chase down the ones in front and you'll be good.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Earlier Dan said go on Verena, kick some butt, which is not very like Dan actually. So.
Oh, is Josie in silver class or my class?
Josie's a silver class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not racing out for position. The
Okay.
position you want is
Got it.
I think it's Witcher, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're about the same pace as Josie, but yeah, she's not in class. So in front of you, you've got 4th and 3rd with Josie in the middle of the two of them.
Okay. It definitely makes a difference with new tires. Whoa. Nice move, Josie.
letting P4 pass.
Yeah. Few hundredths of a second off of Josie, but
Yeah, I mean, if you can stick behind her, you'll both catch Witcher in front eventually.
I don't know if there's enough time. I mean, there's...
Yeah.
I guess all the cars are not that far apart, but there's not much time left. Who's this?
Marco.
Got it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whoa.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Okay. 5 minutes.
You're only 5 seconds behind Witcher now.
Okay. But lots of cars. How many cars in front is she? Because I don't even see her name on there.
Just 3 cars in front of you.
What?
Just 3 cars in front of you.
Okay.
There's Josie in front of you. And then Doug's in front of Austin.
Got it.
Car ahead.
And then there's Witcher just turning right up there now.
Okay.
And this is where you're faster because it's all the bendy stuff, so you should be good.
Hopefully. No, there, I see her. Oops, yellow flag.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Okay. There's Deb, I think.
Oh no. Oh, Deb.
Yeah, you caught 3 seconds on Witcher that lap.
Okay.
You're in our mirrors again.
Oh boy, come on.
Alright, that's alright, that's good. So you only lost a 10th.
Josie past Witcher. Mm.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh. Interesting.
Someone came off after the first chicane.
Falling behind the car in front in sector
Okay.
2.
It's okay. Whew. Just over 2 minutes, folks. Let's go.
3.2 seconds to Witcher again.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Car.
There's a slow car ahead.
Just rejoining now. Just Charlie Martin.
Okay.
There's Charlie, Josie, and Witcher who are in front of you now.
Leaders on final lap.
Oh, wow.
She's gone wide.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
Slow car ahead.
So this is you, Josie, and Witcher in the line, but
Okay.
Witcher's 4 seconds ahead now. Charlie's just behind you. Great job on that corner, well done.
Thank you.
Especially with the Bentley a 10th off your backside, that's good.
I know. The good thing is I'm confident with my braking with this tune or this setup.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay. Get to the finish. Come on.
Good job, you. Great race, well done.
Thank you.
You completely held your own there amongst that group, and
Wow.
you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You could have had a few more places, but that was really good driving. Well done.
That was fun. That was fun. I'm just so glad I was able to stay out of any kind of pile-ups or wreckage at the beginning. Oh, am I supposed to continue on?
I don't know what the rules are.
RCI broadcast. Pull into the pits. Folks, that was round 4 of the Diamond Drive Championship and top 20. I feel really good about that. I don't know how I placed in the amateur class, but we will see.
Change your MFD, see what it tells you. Oh, it's just an overall, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I ended the session. Oh look, ranks at Carlsbad and O'Brien and Witcher, all of whom you were quicker than. So, you know, I think that, you know, had things been slightly different, you would have had them as well.
Ah, come on. Save. Save. There we go. Oh, yeah, I feel bad about tapping Celine.
Green light, go, go, go.
But, yeah, I should have just backed off earlier and backed off more. I obviously didn't mean to hit her, but yeah, it's just...
She knows that.
Yeah.
You weren't driving aggressively through that race. They won't think that.
Okay. Practice qualifying. It won't let me do it, so I guess we're just gonna have to go back. All right.
I'm out. Yep.
Thank you, folks. Hold on, I will get to the chat. Let me just back out of here, and then I will go to some replays, and we will chat. Woo!
Well done. I'm
Thank
out of here.
you, Sneezy. I appreciate it. So 1 second, folks. It's hot, 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 hot. So there we go. Okay. What did I miss? Let's go ahead and let's go to... I always kind of like to see turn 1. It's kind of cool. All right, folks. Maniac Marius, how's it going? Got it. Hello, Biscuit Clan. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much, Biscuit Clan, for raiding my channel. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for following Dr. Kiyoshi. I appreciate that. Polymancer, hello. Thanks for joining me. Folks, that was a good race. Like, obviously, I did not mean to tap Celine Witcher coming out of the chicane. It happens. I should have backed off earlier, and then I didn't want to let the gap get bigger. Obviously, I wanted to get as close to her as possible, but sometimes it's hard to tell as well. So there you go. Thanks for following Alejo629. Thanks so much for cheering me on, and you can tell that was an intense race. I'm perspiring just a little bit as well, but I was fully focused. So what I like about that, even though I wasn't able to see exactly where I stood, maybe I came in 5th place in the Pro-Am, or not even the Pro-Am, the amateur class. I think that's good considering the level of drivers there, because a lot of these drivers are very fast, and it was for the most part clean driving as well, so it was really, really nice. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks, Dub. Petter, how's it going? Hey, how are you? So yeah, wow. I practiced a lot for this race, and I hope it shows. Like I said on Monday, you know, I hopped in this car for the first time. I was trying to find a tune, not for the first time, but for the first time on Barcelona, and it was so tough. I was so frustrated. I was about to quit. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should do this race. You know, it's like you kind of, or I am hard on myself sometimes because I could not keep this car on the track for the life of me. I tried the CDA, the Coach Dave Academy setup as well, and that was way too aggressive. I couldn't keep the car on track. Then I went to the aggressive preset, and that was really tough. I changed a few things, but still, I was able to get down to like 146s, but not consistently. No, actually, I was able to get down to low 147s. But yesterday, with you folks helping me and racing with me at Barcelona, it's like some Nizia said, all I need is a person to chase, and then I start pushing. I go into another mode as far as focusing, and yeah, that's what happens. Thank you so much for cheering me with 100 bits. Um, Let me see how to pronounce your name. Fu, Su, Su, 49er. Thank you so much for cheering. I really, really appreciate that. That makes me so happy. Thank you, Paul's Pursuits. Yeah. Every time I have a race like this, and even if I'm fifth place, it doesn't matter. It was really good, clean racing, and I look forward to continuing to race and um, perfecting my racecraft, which is something that I really had a goal of, in sim racing, because in real life I've never really raced wheel to wheel with people aside from track days and stuff and time attack practice. Most of the time, stage rally, we don't race wheel to wheel. We're spread out 1 minute apart. Time attack, same thing. Drifting, yes, we go wheel to wheel, but that's a whole different ball game. So yes, 49er, great, awesome. Thanks so much, 49er. I appreciate that. So thank you so much. Yeah, it took a lot of focus, a lot of practice. Ooh, drifting around that corner. So, folks, not tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. My next stream is actually on the official Forza channel right here on Twitch. So if you want to play Forza Horizon 4 with me and join in with the Forza community, I am live every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, and I will always host it right here on my channel as well. It's an open convoy, so we have a lot of fun. It's not like super serious racing like that. For me, I just have a blast. I laugh, and we kick off the weekend with good vibes. So that's on Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific. On Saturday, I'm actually hopping in to a 8-hour enduro, 8 hours of spa, and this is Thea Musant's enduro series. So it's the last race, and somebody couldn't make it. So they asked me. She and Marin Edwards and Alana were on the team, but Alana won't be driving. She will be an engineer on Saturday. But I am hopping in to do 2 stints, stint number 2 and 5. So that race will start at, I believe, 7 a.m. or quali starts at 7 a.m. So I will update my schedule and I will post it on YouTube. So if you want to catch that, that will be interesting. That will be interesting. That would be my longest enduro that I've participated in, even though I can't hang out for the whole race because I have other things planned. It's nice to be able to hop in and race with them. Folks, thank you so much for following, for cheering me on, for subscribing, all of you. Thanks for hanging out. I will hopefully see you on Friday for my official Forza stream or Saturday for the big race. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and please stay safe. Bye.